Khadijah, a student who just received her UPU results. Like many students in Malaysia, she now faces an important question. How to finance her study? Should she apply for PTPTN or should she take a Pinjaman boleh Ubah from a bank? Let's follow her journey of decision making.
Alhamdulillah, yes, I got accepted by UITM. But wait, tuition fees, hostel, college, books, all are expensive. Wait, let me check my account balance. Only 200 left? How am I going to survive 3 to 4 years of study?
Fees due tomorrow. But no savings. What now? With Maybank student loan, approval takes days, not months. Quick support for tuition, books, even living costs. Honestly, I didn't have time to wait. Maybank helped me pay my fees instantly so I could continue my studies. Maybank student loan, fast cash, fast future. Apply today.
Aduh, 12,000?
Don't worry, with PTPTN, your dream can still be a reality. Study now, pay later with only 1%. And you only start paying once your salary reach 1,500. Easy, right?
PTPTN is cheaper, but bank loan give money faster. Which one should I choose? Miss Aqilah, I'm stuck. Should I take PTPTN or a bank loan? I don't want to graduate with too much burden in future.
I understand, Khadijah. What I can say is basically both can help, but in different ways, because PTPTN is designed for students with easier repayment terms, but a bank loan gives more freedom, but maybe the commitment can be more heavier.
I see. So you mean PTPTN is more safer, but the bank loan is more faster?
Mm, yeah, you could say that because PTPTN is focused to long-term support, while a bank loan offers a quick cash with higher responsibility. So it really depends on which matters more to you right now.
That makes sense, Miss Aqilah. Thanks. This really helped me see both sides more clearly.
I'm really glad that I can help you, Khadijah.
Thank you, Miss Aqilah. See you later.
Welcome. See you. Bye-bye.
I will choose PTPTN. It may be slower, but I don't want to graduate with heavy debt. Better safe than sorry.
In this scenario, Khadijah chose PTPTN over bank loan. Her decision reflects the importance of evaluating long-term financial consequences, not just short-term benefits. Personal financial planning teaches us that every decision shapes our future stability. Remember, the right financial choice today can protect yours tomorrow. Years later, our client has graduated and is now preparing for marriage. But just like before, another financial decision is waiting. Should they take a wedding loan or invest in gold for the future?
Oh no, I have checked again. We only have 8,000 in our saving account, but the wedding hall alone costs 15,000. I don't think that is enough.
Everything is so expensive. Catering, decoration, even photography. I think maybe we should apply for a wedding loan. My cousin say it is very fast and easy to get.
Ammar, listen carefully. Don't just think short term. Bank loan can be very dangerous. The interest is high. Gold is safer, even if slower. Think wisely, okay?
Yes, mommy. I will consider both before making a decision. I just want to open my TikTok.
This, it's more than jewelry. Gold is wealth, security, and love. It grows in value just like your relationship. With our gold investment plan, you can prepare for your dream wedding. Without that, invest in your love story, invest legally.
What? Wedding cost? 20,000 ringgit? 30,000 ringgit? But hey, don't panic. With our wedding loan, you can say, I do, without the stress. Easy approval, flexible repayment. Celebrate it now, but pay later. Start your marriage in style. Your dream wedding is just one step away.
I'm really confused. Should we go for a wedding loan or a gold investment? I don't know which is better for us.
It depends on your priorities. A wedding loan can give you the celebration you want right away, but you will need to handle repayment after.
And what about gold?
Gold is more of a long-term plan. It grows in value, helps you avoid debt, give financial stability, but it requires patience, and your wedding might need to be simpler.
So basically, the loan helps us now, but at pressure later. While gold is safer, but slower.
Exactly. There's no right or wrong choice. It just comes down to whether you value luxury now or security later.
Khadijah, after hearing the advice, I feel gold investment might be the wisest step. The wedding may be simpler, but will we avoid that and start on a stronger base?
I agree, Amma. A wedding is one day, but our marriage is for the life. What matters most is that we build a stable and happy future together.
Yes, and knowing we are making decision together feel right.
Exactly. Whether a simple celebration or grand, it's still our special day.
In this scenario, our client chose gold investment instead of a wedding loan. The decision may not give instant luxury, but it ensures long-term stability. Personal financial planning is about balancing dreams with responsibilities. Every choice we make today shapes our future tomorrow. You have just seen how our client faced two major financial decisions. First, choosing between PTPTN and bank loan for education, and later deciding between a wedding loan or saving through gold investment. Now, let's move into the presentation where we will break down these financial options in more detail, compare percentage, repayment, risk, and share what we have learned from analyzing them.
Let's begin with the PTPTN loan. PTPTN offers 1% wujrah rate, which is administrative cost, much lower than the bank interest, which ranges 4 to 7% annually. Repayment usually starts 6 to 12 months after graduation. For example, if you borrow 20,000 ringgit for 4 years, monthly repayment could be around 150 to 200 ringgit depending on tenure. There's also an incentive. Students who graduate with first-class honours may get a loan converted into a scholarship, which is 100% waived. However, repayment is still a struggle for many. In 2022, reports show more than 30% of borrowers delayed repayment due to low starting salaries. So, PTPTN is affordable and accessible, but you need to secure stable income and discipline after graduation.
Next, let's talk about bank loans, also called as pinjaman boleh ubah or personal loan. Banks usually offer interest rate between 4% and 7% per year, depending on your credit profile. For example, if you take a 20,000 loan at 6% interest over 10 years, your monthly repayment would be around 220 to 250. That's roughly 20 to 30% higher than PTPTN. While the difference might not seem huge at first, over a decade, it adds up to a significant extra cost. One of the main advantages of bank loan is the speed. Approval is usually fast, and in many cases, the funds can be disbursed within a week. This makes it ideal if you need tuition fees or education expense paid quickly. You don't have to wait for government processing time like PTPTN, which can sometimes take longer. However, there are some disadvantages. unlike PTPTN, bank's loan cannot be converted into scholarship. So you must repay the full amount plus interest. Additionally, the penalty for late payment is usually quite high. Missing a payment can quickly increase your financial burden, which make it less flexible compared to PTPTN. It's also important to consider your future financial situation. With a bank loan, the monthly repayment remains fixed and can take up a significant portion of your income for many years. So, while it's convenient in the short term, it requires careful planning to avoid long-term financial burden. In summary, bank loans are great if you need quick access to funds, but they come with higher long-term repayment obligation. Choosing a bank loan means balancing your immediate financial needs with your ability to manage repayment comfortably over the years.
The average wedding in Malaysia costs between 20,000 to 50,000 ringgit Malaysia, depending on location and skill. For example, either in Seremban or in Kuala Lumpur. So in Kuala Lumpur is more expensive than you do in Seremban. And also, banks offers personal loans for weddings at 5 to 10% interest and repayment tenure up to 7 years. For example, borrowing 30,000 at 7% interest can be monthly installment about 450 to 500,000 ringgit Malaysian. That's a heavy burden for newlyweds just starting a household. Survey shows around 20 until 25% of young Malaysian couples takes loan to finance wedding, but many of them regret it later due to financial stress. So, a wedding loan solves short-term needs but creates a long-term repayment pressure.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is AMMAR. So let's talk about gold investment. Instead of borrowing, many couples can choose to save gradually by buying gold. Over the past 5 years, the price of gold has increased by around 15%. That is an average of 3% yearly growth, and it can be even higher during time of inflation. For example, if a couple buy 500 ringgit worth of gold every month for 3 years, they will have saved about 18,000 ringgit to 20,000 ringgit, and depending on the market price, the value might grow to around 22,000 ringgit. One of the advantages of gold is its liquidity. It can be sold quite easily whenever cash is needed. However, the downside is that if the gold price drops temporarily, selling at the wrong time can reduce return. Overall, investment in gold requires consistency and discipline. I will pass to next presenter.
Hey everyone, let's talk about money and how the choices we make today can really affect our future. Take education loans for example. PTPTN is cheap and safe with just 1% interest, but even then, paying it back can be challenging. Bank loans might be faster to get, but they can end up costing 20% to 30% more overall. Now, think about weddings. A wedding loan can cover your immediate expenses, but it locks you into monthly repayment of 400 ringgit to 500 ringgit for years. Investing in gold takes discipline, but it grows in value over time and avoid debt completely. The key lesson: short-term convenience often come with long-term costs. Loans can solve immediate problem, but planning and investing create real financial freedom. This reflects the objective of Personal Financial Planning FIN533, understanding how financial decisions impact our future. In conclusion, every decision has trade-offs. PTPTN, bank loans, wedding loans, or gold each carries risks and opportunities. What matters most is choosing according to your long-term goals and financial capacity. Thank you for watching our project. We hope that this roleplay and analysis gives you insights into real-life financial decision making.